So I grew up in a home where my mom grew up in a Buddhist background and my dad was more or less an atheist. So I really didn't hear about God or Jesus. My greatest desire was to get my dad's approval. So I valued what he valued. So when he was about academics and excelling in school and getting a good college and getting a job, that's what I was about. And that's what I devoted my life to and poured my life into. It became my God. But I just felt so empty even after I achieved all those things. I mean, I was a 4-point student and played varsity sports and was in leadership in school, and I just felt like there's gotta be more to life than this. Along my junior year, I started dating a girl who was a Christ follower, and she was really unique and it just intrigued me. It wasn't like she was just living for herself, but she was actually living for something much bigger than herself. She was living for this Jesus that she loved and that she talked about all the time and centered her life around, and that was just really interesting to me. Well, I'd love to say that the story ended in a happy ending, but it really, I mean, she broke up with me 3 months after we started dating. And I was heartbroken. That was my first relationship, and I just felt all alone. And I just remember I got to a point where I was like saying, God, I don't know if you're real, but if you are, I need you so bad right now. I'm tired of trying to be perfect. I'm tired of trying to get my dad's approval, and I just desperately need you. I realized that I had offended God by living for myself and that I needed to live for him, and that I had to surrender my ownership of my life, the leading of my life to him. When I did that, I gotta tell you, I had the most joy and peace in my heart in that moment to actually be joyful by giving control away. That surrender happens every single day of my life. Even now, every day I have to surrender something that I'm trying to control, that I need to give over to him and let him lead the way. Because I can tell you that, when I look back at what has happened in the last 40 years of my life, I would have never imagined back when I was a teen that single decision would have impacted my life in such a huge way that, there's more joy, more peace, more fulfillments, and more meaning in my life than I would have ever imagined. And it's all thanks to Jesus.